Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Legends mod Let's Play. Last time around, we found ourselves in Kronenkug after we did a mission down in Copenhagen. You gotta love these names. We tracked down some bandits near Copenhagen, then sailed to Kronenkug where we did the same. We also cleared out this watchtower for the city or the village here so that they could rebuild it and reoccupy it. Now we're going to move on to Horum and look at what the job available was there that we saw last time. And following that, we might make our way up to New Farn, which we haven't visited yet. We are, of course, trying to complete this ambition, which requires us to visit locations until we gain the last camping skill. I don't know when or how we're going to get it, other than just visiting more and more until we do. But I suppose we'll see. So, 300 crowns in total to escort a caravan to Windfest. That is going to be potentially hostile territory? No, that is friendly territory, just a bit out of the way. But we haven't been to Taubenmoos yet. No, we have. I don't really want to go that direction, if I'm being honest, but there is an armorer there. I suppose I could do that, and then we'll bounce to Taubenmoos and then to New Farn. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Let me check the tool price here one more time before we head out. Yeah, it's still a bit much. We might be able to turn a profit on these, though. I should sell this junk to make room. That damn bandit rabble and all their junk. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. I'm not going to use this, so I'm just going to sell it. Alright, so we've got that. You know what? I'll sell the wine too, and I'll stock up on a bit of food instead. Right. So with that out of the way, let's accept this. I have no control since we're escorting a caravan, so we just get to watch and wait. And hope nobody attacks us. It looks like the brigands have run off. I guess they don't like the idea of fighting us. That's totally fine. We're not getting paid per head or anything, so if nobody bugs us, then this is just 300 crowns to travel a place we might have gone anyways. Well, not necessarily. I don't think I would have come out here, because again, we're trying to visit new locations, but in this case there was an armory here, so it made sense to visit even if we didn't necessarily need to go here. Unfortunately for us, ooh, they're well supplied, so that's a nice little benefit to us as well, because the prices should be better here now. However, we arrived at night, so I'm just going to have to sit here and wait until daylight before we can actually check on it. Alright, time to get moving. Let's get inside. And what do we have at the Armorer? Quite a bit, actually. This place is really well stocked, and they have the armor that we wanted to get from the other place. And for potentially less. So I guess it worked out that we didn't get it last time. I am definitely going to snag that. You had some attachments and stuff, right? The leather neck guard can be pretty good. In fact, there's no downside to it other than the fact that it costs money. Because most of these little additions have some sort of fatigue penalty associated with them. Normally it's not too bad. For example, 40 durability for 4 fatigue is a pretty good exchange rate when you consider, like, I'm trying to think of, I guess we'd have to look at like an armor. Yours is what? I mean, hers is none because it's just a cloak. But like this. No, I guess that's about on par. So roughly you're getting like 10 durability for every 1 fatigue in penalty, but this has no penalty. I mean, it is only 10 durability, but still that's 10 more than you would have otherwise, and it doesn't cost you anything other than a couple of gold. I am not sure. I guess I'll take it. We can find a use for it, I'm sure. And that is probably it. I can't really afford much else, but we should look at headgear when we have the time as well. It looks like we also got some level ups on that journey, so we'll have to handle that. Sir Alistar gets the upgrade. Elmer gets his old armor, and Elmer's armor is quite beat up, but we will pass it over to Morton. Hopefully it'll be repaired by the time we get into battle, otherwise we might be in a little bit of trouble. For Sigmund's level up, we're definitely going to take that resolve, not fatigue. We're definitely going to take the melee skill. That makes him quite good, actually. 75 is pretty high for somebody who is, well, I guess he's level 6. He's higher level than I thought. And then do we go with the 3 here or the 3 there? I am not sure. I'm going to take the 3 in range defense because he doesn't have a shield. He's in the back line. So he's a little bit more prone to range damage than the frontliners are. Or at least more vulnerable to it. And his fatigue is not that bad, and again, being in the back line, he doesn't burn through it as fast anyways. And he didn't roll as well on fatigue. So let's do that. Right, you don't have polearm mastery, though. His staff mastery. That's a shame. Yeah, that's a real bummer. I can't give mastery then because it's not going to do him any good. Footwork could be wise so that he can back away and stab. Steel Brow is probably a good idea as well. He doesn't have Colossus. Anticipation would make him a little bit less vulnerable to ranged attacks. Gifted, no. Staff block, no. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with footwork here. Doesn't have a whole lot that would be of much use. So, it's kind of hard to build these characters when they get a random assortment of skills like this. Like, for example, Relentless may as well not be here because you're never going to take Relentless unless you're also taking Dodge, but he doesn't have access to Dodge. So, you know, why would you ever bother? And, that's true for a couple things in here where it's like, you may as well just not have them because nobody would use them without another set of skills as part of that build. Okay, for her, I think getting more resolve is ideal because, again, most of her abilities are resolve based. We could also go with some more melee skill. Since she has Colossus, her hit points are okay. Obviously, more points would always be great, but not immediately necessary. I think instead I'll get her some range defense as well since she max rolled it. Now, I think I'm going to go 9 lives, just in case she gets caught by a stray arrow or something in the face. That way, once per battle, she can avoid a potentially killing blow. Which for her, it would probably be a single crit, basically. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to attach that leather thing, didn't I? Maybe for you? Just get a free plus 10 on there, bump you up to 200? I guess why not? And that kind of looks good on that armor as well. It looks appropriate, because there's a lot of brown happening, I guess. We still need to get him a better helmet. This is 70, so not great. Not as bad as you would think from a duelist hat, though. So we'll try to improve that, but I'm in no rush. There we go. Okay. No work here, so we've got to move on if we want to find some. Let's go to Tava, as I said before. And then from there, New Farn. Okay, so there is a job here. Pretty easy one. Oh man, I should have checked for tools back there, damn it. I am slipping today. So, made a few mistakes here. Firstly, we should have bought that amber. Second, we should have seen if they had tools available for a decent price. Let's see what this job is. We can always work our way back there, but from raiding parties, that is a lot of money for one skull mission. I'd like to do it, but we need to repair our armor first. So let's go back. Okay, so they do have tools and they are reasonably priced, so we lucked out there. We could have made some money here on that amber, though, potentially. I'm going to buy 2 of them, so that hopefully all of our armor is fully repaired, or at least all the stuff that we're wearing is fully repaired by the time we get here. Or at least by the time that we have to enter that battle. But we'll definitely defend them from that raiding party. And then it's off to New Farn, and then probably Steinkai from there. Oh, there's some brigands. Only 2 of them, though. Okay, Tavamoos, how are we doing on our armor? 41%. Well, it's better than the 18, I guess. And 70. It'll have to do. 1260 for 1 skull mission. I'm genuinely surprised. I'm kind of curious to see what oh wow, and they're already on us. Curious to see what this party is going to look like. 13 brigands, mostly thugs. There's probably like 10 thugs and 3 poachers, or 11 thugs and 2 poachers. I don't want to fight them in the woods, though. That's going to be such a nightmare. Let's see. Can I attack you here? Nope, still forest. Okay, so let's let them come to us as much as possible. They may not be interested in moving forward at all, which would be unfortunate. But, no, it looks like they will move, okay. Go ahead and shoot that guy. Oh, I should have shot him. I figured that that tree wouldn't be in the way, or that bush, excuse me. Brush, whatever it is. I figured it wouldn't be in the way, because I didn't see what was behind it. But oh well. Let's, oh, actually, he wouldn't be able to move anyway, so I should have just ended his turn, but... I should probably move someone forward, because I can force them to fight 2-on-1 right there. Let's put you, let's see, 1, 2. Get down to there. You set up behind him. You are going to block this off. That's probably fine. You know what? It would have been better to put him there, because if they stack up, he could just keep attacking them. So that wasn't smart of me. Let's see if I can salvage it. Let's put you there. I want you to go there. Ah, crap. I thought he might have enough to spear wall. I guess not. And then you jump down there. That, I screwed up every single move of that. These guys should not have crossed as they did. Again, he should have been where that guy was. We'll still win this, and we probably won't take any damage, but it'll be less efficient than it otherwise could have been. We'll see. They might not be too interested in attacking these two, but it's entirely possible that they will. And I guess we can move up here. I guess we'll see what they do. Oh, hello. Okay, so they are going to move forward, which means we will fight here. That still lets us get like 4 bodies on 2 bodies, but we could have had another 2-on-1 there and just made them sit and watch. Okay, so he's going to spear wall. That works out because you can now jump over here, and stupid forest slows you down. I guess we can still trap you, but you should probably be fighting this guy. So why don't you wait? Let's not commit you yet. It was 3. You stay right there. 37. You're going to need to move up. Let's put you like there. We could even go farther than that, but he won't be able to shoot them if I do that. Actually, he might not be able to shoot them anyways. Wait there for now. Why don't you attack him? Nope, no dice. Alright. I'm going to save that 3 AP unless we need to move again. I will ask that Sigmund shift this way and kill that guy. You are going to move here, and again, let them stack up so that you can cut them down. Grabith, I would like for you to jump in over here. And Solveig, just start whacking that guy on the head with your stick. Okay, he's not going to move. That guy will, though. And it doesn't matter who's in front so long as I can attack them both in a line. How do I want to handle this? Because I would really like Berenger on that thug there with the shield. But I guess if I put you there, they can pretty much take their pick of where they want to line up against us. We'll be able to destroy that shield regardless. And in the meantime, you can start hacking at that guy. Let's see. Soften him up a little bit. Arvith, why don't you shift up one? You're done. You get to split man right there. Cool. There's a kill from the ghost. Don't know how XP works on that, if she gets it or what. Suppose it doesn't really matter. Got the kill. And these guys aren't worth a ton of XP anyways. Better than zombies, like I mentioned last episode, but still not great. Why don't you fall back one? See if they move up into pike range. Good block. Okay. Works for me. Arvith. Shoot the... Oh, come on. 39. Shoot him. 75. Why not? He finally advances. I guess you may as well attack here. Okay. Well, apparently it didn't matter. But since you... No, I should have had him... He could have busted the shield. He could have killed one of these guys. But I guess hindsight's 20/20. Whatever. Alisar... I don't know if I want you like running through that breach because you're not great at moving and attacking. Because if he moves more than one tile at a time, he can't do anything. Yeah, I guess just go for it. I can leave you on an island and know that you'll be fine, so I suppose it's okay. Morton, go prevent that guy from running away. Oh wow, you only moved 2, huh? That's unfortunate. Well, do it anyways. I guess Sigmund can get him. Not ideal putting a pikeman in base contact like that, but at least it keeps him from running. Solveig, help us out here, please. That staff is not very powerful. I wonder if we'll come across better staffs and how that works. Let's put you there. Ouch. Okay. Another miss. That's fine. He's just like shooting into the trees. Can you get in here? No. So I can either send him down here to help, which I don't think is necessary, or up there to help, which is definitely not necessary. And I guess jump in there. Oh, that routed him. Works for me. Cool. And you routed him. You can slot in there to keep him from getting away. Oh, wow. Okay. Cut his head clean off. Cut his head clean off. Trapped him. Gravith, if you step forward, you can start working on that guy. Alright, so they're both out of the fight. That leaves these two is the only ones still actively fighting. Okay, good kill, Solveig. She's becoming a little bit of a kill stealer, I've noticed. She doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but the last 2 fights she's been able to come in for the last blow. I'm glad he was able to one-shot that guy because it would have been a real pain running him down. And now we just have the one who's still fighting and the one that's going to die as soon as his turn comes up. Oh, why did I do that? I should have had him just attack. Okay, well, Berenger, I guess you get a swing. Alisar, finish him off. And he'll die right now. Cool. 2 level ups that time, and a bunch of stuff that we don't need. Though it always is nice to get a bit of food, a bit of money, and some supplies. But the rest of this is of no consequence at all. Okay. That was pretty good pay for what was not a very difficult fight at all. I'm actually genuinely surprised that they paid me that much, because it really was not worth that much. Yeah, I'll just ditch all of this. Okay. So that puts us back up to nearly 2,000. I am going to... I'm not going to buy that. I might buy some medical supplies, though. Actually, I have enough, so let's not do that. No. I'll buy a little bit more food, just to get us up over 100. And then, since there's no work here, I guess we go to New Farm. Oh boy. 3 skull mission. What are we looking at here? They're paying just under 20... Well, just over 2,400 crowns to hunt down what terrorizes them. Great, so not only is this a 3 skull mission, but it's beasts. And since there's a forest, it's probably spiders. I don't want to do that. I don't think I'm going to do it. That sounds like an absolute nightmare. Nothing really doing here. And we still didn't complete the ambition. Let's just move on. I'm going to decline this. Maybe when we come back this way, there'll be an easier mission. But let's go to Steinkai. This will be the first time we visit the settlement of a faction other than this yellow dragon one. Well, I guess it's a green dragon on a yellow banner, but you get the idea. First time visiting this faction. First time visiting a faction that isn't that one. Interesting that there's peasants from those guys. Unless this place just really hates me for some reason. No apparent reason, because we've never met them. So, no armory here. There's a training hall, though. In the marketplace, they have pretty reasonably priced tools. Some mead. I really enjoy mead. If you've ever had it, well, if you've never had it, it's interesting. So if you don't know what mead is, it's like honey wine. And there's a lot of different types and ways to serve it. But the one I had came with mulling spices. And you're supposed to heat it before you drink it. So it's got like a tea bag full of mulling spices. You drop that in a pot full of the mead and kind of warm it up. You got to be careful because if you do it too hot or too fast, you'll cook off all the alcohol. And you end up cooking some off regardless. But still, it's an interesting drink, and it's very tasty. So they want me to take something to Grafenstein. You've got to be joking. Why is everybody going to Grafenstein? I'm not doing that, especially not for only 1,000. Give me a break. Actually, deliver cargo. No, that's still going to be ridiculous no matter what. What is this one? 15 per head up to 20 heads and another 200 to New Farm. So back the way we came. I would be genuinely surprised if we ran into anything on the way there. But actually 15 up to 20 is really not that much. I don't think either of these are worth doing. So the one is a delivery, not an escort. If it was an escort, they would be crazy to pay us to do that because it would be going all the way through here. Now, with the actually no, we can't get down to Salt Kai. Maybe we can, I don't know. But with the delivery type of mission, we can actually go whichever route we want. So if we could find a port that would let us sail to like Salt Kai, we could cut the trip a lot shorter, but I don't think it's worth it. Actually, let me see. Did you guys have a port? Because you are a port city, yeah. So where can I sail? I can go to Stol, but it's 270, so it wouldn't pay me that well. But I could take that mission, sail to Stol, and then just walk across to Grafenstein. Or if Salt Kai's on there, I could do the same with Salt Kai. Yeah, but it's like half of the half of the reward, so probably not worth it. Stol is only about a quarter of the reward. But I don't want to be back in that area so soon. We're trying to complete this ambition. I don't know what's going to trigger it. But I'll leave those open, and we're just going to keep moving, and if we come back this way, I might consider grabbing that delivery one. But the other one wanted me to go down to New Farm here and collect like 20 heads, but 20 times 15 is not a lot of money. So, oh great, and what's this? That's actually not a lot for a 3 skull mission. Tilted grave markers for 3 skulls. I do worry about undead with 3 skulls because there's a lot of nasty shit that they could throw at us. Give me a second to think on that. So I checked, and I don't think that necro savants can spawn on... I mean, they could, but it's really unlikely with this low a payment that we would come across something like a necro savant. I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. This will be our first 3 skull mission. Oh, it's pretty far too. Maybe they factored that into the payment, and so this will be a really easy fight that just requires a bit of hiking through the marsh. Oh man, I'm hoping it's just a ton of zombies, just like a bunch of zombies, and we can kind of use the terrain to our advantage and just cut them down one at a time. But it could get nasty. It could get real nasty. Just as Ferdinand the Elder suspected, there are grave robbers. Interesting. Trundling about the tombstones. You stop them mid-dig and ask them if they have any last words before they join their victims in the mud. One of the men pleads for mercy, stating he's got a treasure map he'll exchange for their lives. This is interesting. So we could take a treasure map and avoid a really difficult fight here. But you guys come here to watch fights, so let's fight. The reason I'm doing that is because I would be willing to wager that that treasure map will probably just lead us to a different difficult fight. So it probably gonna have to, you know, fight something regardless. Really? We'll see if she can move to that one or something. I'd like to consolidate on this solid ground over here. There's only 8 of them, but they are moderately well armored. It's actually not as bad a fight as I was thinking. Like, I only see 3 sets of chainmail, but I feel like we've faced... I wouldn't say worse, but we've gone up against similarly equipped armies and came out just fine. God, we're like really trudging it here. That's muddy earth, so we'll be fine. That's murky water, so it's not ideal. But we should have a little bit more time to move around before they arrive to us. Let's have you wait. I need you there. If you can move anywhere... Okay, no. Right, yeah, I guess just shift over. Good block. Glad they didn't hit. Ouch. Okay, so they do have a crossbow. Is that all 8 of them now? No, there's still 1 unaccounted for. Guess we'll have to see what or who that is. Interesting that he's spear walling out there. So 1 more guy in chainmail, and he's got a nasty weapon. Those will bleed you pretty bad. 40, 27, 42, 58. The chances of doing any real damage to him are pretty minimal in that armor. I'd almost rather shoot back here and just see if we get lucky. We got lucky! Awesome. Right. You might need to shift over. Actually, I'll put Solveig over there. You definitely need to shift over. You need to move to some solid ground. I don't know where I want to put you yet, so just wait. You should probably get to there. That tree is in the way. Do I want to move you? Yeah. I'm going to put him on the bad terrain, I guess. And actually, you wait. Because I would like to get our friend with the axe here, because the shields are going to end up there, not out here. So you wait. Bertel, go back, I guess. I need you basically in here somewhere. You're gonna occupy... No. Okay, just move back. Sure. Okay, our turn again. I might shoot the marksman there. The alternative is to point blank this guy. But, let's see. 54. No, I'm gonna go here. Okay, well that didn't work. Oh, you're back. Ouch. That hurt. Let's see. Sigmund, just relax. Morton, just hang out. Berenger, jump in. No, come on, you idiot. Knock him back. Okay, well, you're stuck there. Congratulations, you're going to be fighting in the mud. Elmer, I wanted you there. Probably not worth spearwalling, so I'll just leave that be. And Bertel, I'm going to put you there, but I need to try to work you in here somewhere. I guess Gravith can shift over and help on that guy. Sigmund. Wait. Yeah, I don't want you moving. Morton's going to stay there, and Alistar's going to shift over. You go get behind him, please. Okay, I'm glad you're not shooting at Alistar. Or maybe he was, and he just missed that badly. Oh, he's got some throwing axes. That was a lucky shot. Alright. Keep shooting at him. Thank you for that. Morton, stay there. Maybe he's not going to come. I was hoping they'd attack us here, but they don't seem interested. I keep forgetting to move the archer too, damn it. Keep forgetting to move the archer. Let's focus on this guy. Because he is almost done. There we go. Sigmund, stay there. Everybody just hang out. Let them burn their fatigue trudging through this, I was going to say snow for some reason. Through the marsh. Ouch. Okay. That's 2 very lucky hits there. Well, I've got to get him the hell out of there. Wow. 3? Okay. Yeah, he should be behind effectively the same thing as a tree, since he's behind this kite shield. But for whatever reason, they are just wailing on him. So why don't you get the hell back? Hopefully that's far enough. You stay there. Cool, so we finally have somebody to come and play with us. Nice. Destroyed his armor in a single hit. You can get up to here and just destroy that shield. Berenger, I guess swing and miss. Murky water is probably not worth walking into. Solveig, you stay up there. Sigmund, oh come on, you could have killed him so easily. Wow, 2 more lucky hits. Apparently that spot is very vulnerable. Again, despite being in a place where it shouldn't be. You guys are going to have to commit to this fight, because we're taking way too long to win said fights, and that is allowing for some problems to occur that didn't necessarily help. Arvith, I'm not sure that there's much you can do. I can shoot at him. I believe he's at a safe distance, but I don't know that. And you can't shift over. I'm thinking if you step back, at least we can get the pike in for a shot. Oh, might not be necessary. Nope. No, it was not. Why don't you move up 1? We'll see what happens over there. You're fleeing. That's why I was so adamant about getting rid of that guy. And that's that for right now, I suppose. Okay, he's gonna dance off the map. Ouch. Might need to back you off a little bit. Why don't you... Yeah, get out there. Okay, that guy retreated. Bump him over there, and then you fall back. What can you do for me? 30. Go ahead and try. There's really no harm in it. Cool. That's kind of what I was hoping would happen. I had no idea whether or not it would, but it was worth a go. Cool. You keep running back. As long as you're not dead, that's totally fine. And I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm just worried about her being out in the open. Because obviously she's kind of vulnerable to ranged weapons. We get the pike in there. Nice. So the guy only really got like one swing off. You probably shouldn't go engage that. That's like your one weakness is flails. So we're down to 4. Ouch. Maybe not that bad. That was a hell of a move. How did he do that? He was here, wasn't he? Or maybe it was there. 1, 2. Yeah, I guess that's... No. I'm a little bit confused there. I don't see how he could have... I'm going to have to go back and watch this, but I thought he was in, like, one of these... Obviously, he wasn't engaged with you, so it was one of these two. But even on the best terrain, you can only move 4 tiles at a time, and he moved 5. Yeah, that's 5 no matter what path you take. Was he here? I guess it's possible. That's the only place he could have been and made that move. But for whatever reason, I didn't think he was that that far back. All right, Morton. It'd be great if you could just kill this guy real quick. Oh, hello. I don't really trust hiding behind a shield anymore. So let's not do that. A little bit reluctant to march these guys forward into the waiting crossbow, but what can you do? Gravith, you should probably... Yeah, march on up. Berenger, you're going to be his guardian. You guys just sit there. 18, not worth the risk. Alright, Solveig, stay on this guy. That was kind of wimpy. Where are you going? I'm sending Mr. Kite Shield after these two, so I'm hoping that works out. Why don't you wait until we can get that shield dispatched? I wish we had a way to deal with it up here. Nope, you guys just hang out. There goes the shield. Why don't you continue advancing? Or you're too tired? Okay, well, advance as much as you can. And... oh, crap. No, you can't do that. Yeah, you gotta go there. Alright, Sigmund. Now's your chance. And Sir Alisar. Perfect. So he's broken. You guys can't move. Don't steal the kill, Ghost. We gotta get after these. Oh my god. Really? Really? They killed him. I've never seen that many missiles go unblocked. But I guess it happens. RNG. Cool. Finally got you. You're gonna really regret killing our friend there. Even if you had a chance to get away, we're not letting it happen now. I wish you could move farther. I should have spent his AP on recover there. That would have been wiser, probably. He's actually not going to get that far. Not that I can, like, shoot him or anything. I guess, yeah, start working your way around. If you move up, you can maybe finish this guy. Okay, cool. And now we're coming for these bastard, or this bastard. Looks like that's about it. Yeah, go ahead and recover. No, we're running you down. Kill our friend, you don't get to escape. That won't block the path, so that's fine. I think you might be too far behind to contribute at this point. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Why don't you wait? Really? Why can't you get further than he can? That's strange. My mouse is also being a little bit weird. Right, yeah, get out of the water if you can. I'm a little confused why he couldn't go one further. Because it wasn't an issue of fatigue, it was an issue of AP, but he was closer. Oh, hit him. You could have hit him. We might not catch this guy. We're close, but I think he's just like one full turn ahead of us, where no angle or anything is going to get us where we need to be. Yeah, go for it. Okay, and I'll just leave them behind because they are in no place to catch up. For whatever reason there, he just decided to come back to us, so... Oh, okay. Changed his mind. That's weird. I'm not sure how he... how he had AP left after moving, but... I think he's right here. He's in one of those. So we'll get him. Let's see. Go there. Oh, I guess he's on that one. Yeah, I don't know how they're moving like they're moving. Interesting. Well, we lost Elmer, but we did get 3 level ups out of it. And we did recover the gear that he was wearing, so that's something. We also got a couple of other decent helmets and some okay weapons. I guess what we'll do is try to replace him with somebody of a better class. We'll also need to be especially picky about it, because now that I'm a little bit more familiar with the mod and I know that the skill tree is severely limited based on what class you take, we have to make sure we have somebody that's going to be able to wield exactly the type of weapons that we want to wield and whatnot. Okay, so the villagers aren't terrified here anymore. We probably should wait until morning. I'm going to camp so we heal a little bit, but I need tools and I would like to... What's this now? Well, on the path you come upon a man being dangled upside down from a tree branch. A bunch of men are sitting around him sharing a goatskin flask. Looking like, we've read this story before in our other playthrough. We'll cut him down. It's a free character. Oh, it's the guy that I think he raped a horse, if I remember the story right. So let's see. Yep, Hasso the Philly Fiddler. He's an optimist and a vagabond. What kind of perks does a vagabond have? I might just get rid of him. Hammer mastery, cleaver, staff, throwing. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be of any use, so we'll dismiss him. I'll pay him 10 gold in compensation. Why the hell not? Right, so Morton. Morton. Definitely going to give you more fatigue. It's got pretty good hit points right now. I think we'll take the 3 in melee skill and the 3 in melee defense, just to make him a little bit more effective in combat. In terms of skills, we can go down to tier 5 if we're so inclined. If we kept him with a spear, that would be pretty useful. There's really no downside to that. It's just if you land the first hit, the second hit you land will do more damage. Second wind is also really good. Fully refreshes your fatigue when falling below 50% health. Again, no downside. Brawny would also be wise on somebody with such heavy armor. Push it, since we took the knockback thing, which increases the fatigue cost of it. This will lower that, though we don't use it that often. Recover is a good idea on anybody in the front line. And then obviously we haven't chosen a mastery for him yet. It's either going to be hammers or spears. That's really all he can wield that would be worth bringing in the front line. Spears obviously don't have a lot of utility, but hammers are only good against super heavy armor. That's a tough call. 25%. It's only going to be like 3 or 4 points. Right? Armor and helmet, so we get both. That's what, 23, so it's gonna be like 6 points. So get him to 81. It's not terrible. I think I'm gonna go with recover. Alright, Alisar. Definitely gonna give you that fatigue. Your resolve is 100 thanks to all the bonuses that you have, so putting points into this is kind of irrelevant. We'll take that, and I wish you had rolled better on defense because I would have loved to give you points there. I guess let's take the 2 in range skill. That's a medium roll. Again, it's for defense, it's a 1 to 3, so we're probably going to have to accept a lot of 2s there if we're trying to, you know, get it better. And unlike melee skill, he doesn't have any talents, so we're going to have to probably accept a few of those now and then. Right, he's into tier 5 as well. We can open up our party size a bit more, or we can put his skill point toward an actual skill. I wouldn't mind getting our party up a little bit. That's going to allow us to deploy 14 troops, which is going to make outnumbering us a thing of the past. So yeah, let's do it. And then Bertel. Let's get you up to 50 there. I think fatigue would be wise too, but that's not a great roll. Let's give you a 3, and I guess we'll take it. For your perk, you can't get Axe Mastery yet. So, taunt, sprint. Ooh. That could be pretty good. Unlocks the sprint skill, so this is an active skill, not like a passive one. Covers short distances in a straight line instantly. So that would really help with outmaneuvering people. However, he is not really the type that would be able to utilize it effectively, because we don't want our backliners charging forward. So let's take Feint. Feint is good. Feint has 0 downside. Alright, since it is morning, let's pop in here and see if they had... Oh, there's another mission. I don't really need medical supplies, though. Get rid of that. I should sell this stuff now that I'm in here. Arming sword is tempting to hold on to, actually. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of this. I'm not going to use those. The dagger can stay. In fact, I should go through... I might do this off camera, but we don't need shanks. I do like... Why do I keep doing that? I do like the idea of having offhand daggers because it allows us to farm armor if we are so inclined to do that. But it's really not worth it unless it's a dagger. So I guess let's do those 2. We need to hire somebody and give him that armor. I'll keep the helmets because they all could potentially be useful. And you know what? You may as well take one of these because they are pretty good. Definitely better than what you're wearing. We'll sell his hat. We'll sell the leather armors too, I guess. Sell the shanks. Hat can go... I don't think I need this many shields. So we'll keep 3 or so. We've got an extra bow, extra arrows. Don't need that, don't need that. Hang on to the spear. Hang on to the sword. And that's probably good enough. Take a bit of food. I'm going to buy the tools because we have a ton of money. And then let's look at who they have to hire. An herbalist. Aptitude for swords, staves, and bows. So maybe we'll get a decent archer out of him. That would be great. But an herbalist in general would be something that'd be nice to have. There's also this ironmonger who's not very good and is a bit overpriced. Hammers, swords, and throwing weapons. I'm kind of interested in rolling the dice on the herbalist because he might have utility even if it's not in combat. So let's try it. Perfect. Yeah, he's got ranged aptitude and melee defense, which is a strange combo, but sure. Let's space you guys out a bit like so. You can have that gambeson. Give me the sickle, and you're going to take the bow and arrows. We'll get you a better one as soon as we can. And a pike is probably a good offhand weapon for you. And that is your headgear. Cool. So we got an herbalist who's got some combat ability. Well, he's not that great, but he could potentially become a decent archer. Cool. Cool. Let's take a look at what this is before we call it a day. 1200 to escort a caravan to Holmwold. 3 days to the east. I think that might be hostile territory. If it's east, it's going to be. Yeah, we can't do that. Right, so we're going to decline it. Thanks, but no thanks. Right, I'll patch you guys up too. And I guess in the next episode, we'll visit some of these territories up here. We'll try to keep earning money, obviously, but we've saved up a pretty good amount. So whenever we find the armorers up here, we'll be able to potentially buy something really nice. Or in those same places, we could maybe buy like a hedge knight or a really high tier character. So that would be cool. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.